I don't know.
Anybody out there? Are we live? We don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Oh, looks like it's just paused. I don't know. Is anybody hear us out there?
I don't know. I'm not even seeing us on the...
What, on the YouTube thing?
Yeah.
Well, it should be coming up. I mean, why don't you go to the... Can you go to the link that I posted? Hey, everybody. This is Larry.
Yeah, let me go.
You're not going to say hi, huh?
Hi, how you doing, everybody? Sorry, I'm like trying to figure out what the hell's even going on right now. Let me turn this all the way down so I don't disrupt this.
Right. Well, no, it should be. It looks like we're on. I mean,
oh, okay.
Why don't you go?
All right. Well, hi, everybody. How's it going? We're trying this stuff out.
We have some new software that we're trying. I got to see. There was a way. What happened to the chat? I want to be able to see if people are chatting with us. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you, chat?
Oh, here we go. Now it's on here. It says live.
Yeah. Chat, where are you?
Yeah, I don't know what you did with it. You had it earlier.
Yeah, it came up earlier. So we have some new software that we're trying, this OBS thing, and it's pretty cool. As you can see, we were able to add like an intro. We've got like an overlay. Is it showing on there? You can see the overlay and stuff. Yeah. So this is probably the way we're going to start broadcasting all the time now. But what
we're done with this editing afterwards crap.
Oh gosh,
all the trouble you had last time with our last top 5.
Yeah, with that top 5 that we just put out with about the comedy ensembles with Matt Valukas. Wow, that was
a nightmare.
That was so bad
all the way around.
Not that Matt was a nightmare.
No, not that. Recording it wasn't a nightmare, but afterwards when we found out the audio didn't take.
I was just gonna say, even recording it ended up being a nightmare because the audio was all fucked up. It didn't record the microphones correctly. I had so many problems trying to edit afterwards. It was causing the computer to like totally slow down and be all weird and stuff. Oh man.
You have the worst luck with any electronic.
I always have.
They hate you.
Electronics and I just do not get along well. But what I'm trying to figure out here now, is there a chat on the YouTube video?
Yeah, the live chat's here.
Okay, is anybody in there?
No, nobody's here.
Okay.
It's just me and you. But we expected that. Like you said, it was impromptu.
Yeah.
Even though it changed your wording on Facebook there. It put impromptu.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. I could probably edit that. Hang on, I'm going to fix that because that's going to annoy me. Impromptu. Hang on.
Impromptu. Is that something you do at prom?
Yeah.
All right. Now it's fixed. Now we're impromptu again.
Okay.
Oh, we got one viewer.
Oh, yeah? Oh, good.
Is it meme, probably?
Yeah, it probably.
Since I'm looking at it.
That would make sense. Yeah, I think that's probably it.
I thought I was in our side. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm on my side.
Oh, I should share it to a page. I will share this to the Geeking Poetic page. And I will say we're live.
We're live. Come join us. Come say hi. We don't have anything really specific we're doing or anything. We're just testing out this new software we found. I'm really excited to delve more into this.
Yeah, this OBS software is like really interesting. It's cool because it was free. I mean, we thought that this kind of stuff was going to cost us something.
Yeah, arm and a leg.
And it doesn't. Yeah, this is really neat. So Let's see. What did you say? And in true. Oh yeah. Okay, you were posting about that. I'm going to share this as well to my
Personal page.
my personal poisonal page. Hang on.
Maybe I'll do the same. Share. Copy.
I posted it to my page and my page and my page. I posted it to my page. I posted it to the page and said that you and I are live, and if anybody wants to come and poke fun at us, feel free.
Oh, well, okay. That's nice.
Yeah. So, all right. So anyway, yeah, we, I think going forward, the way we're going to do stuff from now on is probably going to be this way. Although, we promise it'll be less glitchy than this. But unfortunately, the only way to really test this stuff and know if it's going to work and what we need to fix and all that is to go live like this. So y'all gonna have to suffer through our growing pains and everything. But yeah, I would love to know if anybody wants to chat. Megan is controlling the chat over there. So
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be in the chat.
yeah, you are supposed to be in the chat.
I was posting to my page too.
I see.
Maybe if anybody's out there, they can come join us.
Is there anybody out there?
Anybody out there?
It's like nobody cares. Nobody cares about you guys.
Everybody cares. Oh. You scared me. I thought I did that.
How would you have done that
I don't
handling
know.
the phone?
Okay, I don't know.
Oh boy. So yeah, we can, the way, part of why we have to do it with the, do all our videos with the after editing and all that kind of stuff is that so we can add in intros and scene edits and pictures and sound effects. And with this whole OBS thing, apparently we're going to be able to control all of that more or less
while we're doing it,
like real time. Yeah.
I like it. I'm excited.
Yeah. We're still like kind of trying to figure all that stuff out.
What, you literally found this 2 days ago? 3
Yeah.
days ago, something like that?
2 days, something like
I
that.
started looking at this.
Yeah, it was like
Started messing around with it when I came over tonight.
because what's today? Wednesday? Yeah, I think I found this on like Monday night or something like that.
Yeah.
And I just got
Something like
super excited about it. And I was like, Meg, you need to come over. We got to try this out because this might be this might be the way. And we also we have this set up, as you can see right now, for the 2-person configuration, but we also figured out ways to set this up so that we can have 3 people. So if we have Matt back.
Perfect trifecta. He's jumping at the bit to come back.
Yeah.
He's like, when are we doing something else? When are we doing something else? He's throwing us all sorts of ideas.
Yeah,
We're
but
excited.
meanwhile, Matt has not shared or said a damn thing about the top 5 that we did with him. So I think maybe.
You're right. He did.
Nah,
I should
didn't.
say.
Yeah. So.
What's up, punk?
Yeah, exactly. Meg's gonna fucking.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be watching the comments.
Have it out for you. So
Where's my head today?
it's right there.
Is it though?
It's behind the
'Cause-
microphone. So.
I got nothing going on up here. Okay.
Okay.
Still just me.
Still nobody.
But I got my heater right here, so.
Yeah. There's this big ass heater in
You
between.
can kind of see it there.
Yeah, in between because she is.
What I always huddle up to.
She's
like,
always
how are you
freezing.
shivering when you're literally on top of the heater?
It's
I had my leg
ridiculous.
on it when we started.
Yeah. Yeah.
So cold.
Eventually, we're just gonna be like literally lighting her on fire and stuff. Yeah.
Don't do that.
You need to start tanning again so that you can start trapping in the heat.
I did tan when we all went to the gym the other day.
Oh,
so-
did you?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm excited to get back into it and get back into the gym. I joined this mud run.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, when am I supposed to do that? September? October?
I don't know, you're asking me. I don't know.
I don't remember, but I got that long to get my butt in gear because there's a lot of upper body, and I'm totally going to fall into the mud every time because I have no upper body. So I got to get in gear. I got to get my butt in the gym more often.
Yeah, we both do because as everybody can see, I'm a fat hog. So I am, but back I talk about it all the time. Back when I don't remember what year that was. If that was 2018. Carrie Gordon and Kim Gordon could tell us because it was back when they came to visit us.
Out?
Yeah, when they came and to see the Halloween show, and then
God, it's been that long already.
It's been a long time. Yeah,
Yeah.
the show was pretty new at that point. So I want to say it was 2018, but Carrie could probably speak more to that. At that point, yeah, I had gotten my weight down. I was man. I was somewhere between 15 to 20 pounds lighter than I am now. And it was nice. I didn't have as many problems, yeah, because the thing with me with the weight thing is it's not just vanity, it's health, and I've been in and out of the doctor a whole bunch over the last couple of months. And I know a lot of it has to do with health. I know it's because, all my weight tends to mostly go to, like a typical man. It all goes to my midsection.
Belly.
Yeah. And
Get into my belly.
yeah, and unfortunately, my belly and all this area is where I have the health problems. Anybody that knows me, any of you that know me know that I've had like all sorts of issues with where I diverticulitis, and I had surgery, several years back and everything for that. And I'm starting to have some issues again in various areas. And they think a lot of that has to do with like weight and belly fat and just general diet, because I haven't been eating like I should be for a while now, and it sucks. And it particularly sucks when I'm on camera now all the time and I'm uncomfortable in my own skin. So
my dad wanted me to bring you some Wendy's fries tonight because they had extra left over. I was like, I can't do that because he'll eat them and then he'll be mad at me because he ate them.
Yeah.
He said, well, he doesn't have to eat them. I was like, but he's like you. He's not going to just leave food uneaten.
No, that's always a problem. Things get brought into this house, and like I have this thing about wasting food. And certain,
you don't have to eat it.
Yeah, but then it's a waste,
So it's better you feel terrible about yourself?
No.
All right then.
No, but yeah, so.
All right, my point is made.
I see, yeah, your point is made.
I rest my case.
But anyway, yeah, I'd love to know if anybody watches, even if you end up watching this after the fact, which maybe hopefully some of you will do. Love to know what you think about this. Obviously we're still kind of experimenting with lights and all that kind of stuff. I definitely think we look less washed out.
Yes, exactly.
Than when we
more color.
Right, than when we did the live stream last month for when we were looking at the catalogs and stuff. That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun. That was a great.
I know that
such great interaction.
Yeah, it was awesome interaction. We love having the live chat going and stuff. So.
Oh, we got two. I don't know who else is here, but hi. How's it going?
Hello.
Yeah, and that's another reason why we want to start doing like everything this way, because we are just really enjoying that interaction with you guys as live as we do it.
Right.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
We love the interaction live as we do it. Yeah. So, I think we're going to be doing this a lot more. Since we were able to get this set up like this, and like I said, we'll have a different setup for when we have Matt or any other guests on here, and we do the trio thing. We'll be able to do it this way. And I think it's going to be fun doing like top 5 things and having people react in real time. Because it's cool, like when we love getting the comments afterwards, like we did with the Comedy Ensemble one, where I think it was Javier
and
Jose, a few different people made comments on stuff, and they were saying like, oh, I don't know about that pick, and and everything, and it was like, man, we love that. We want that interaction while we're bringing stuff up.
So now our 2-hour video is going to be 3-hour video?
No, it's not. No,
watch.
And I've already thought about that, because that's a super valid point. I already thought about that. I was like, oh, that could be a problem. So what it's going to come down to is, I think, the 2 or 3 of us, however we do it, I think we're going to have to sort of, how we go around and we go, okay, here's my number 5, here's my number 5. I think we're going to have to just go, well, my number 5 is Ocean's 11, and I love it because blah, 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 and kind of keep it brief and then move on. You know what I mean? We're not going to do as much because especially with me and Matt, we will just go back and forth.
Oh, we got 3. Hi, everybody.
We will just keep going back and forth on it. So
Smoking Cigs 357 says loving the new look.
Oh yeah, good,
Thank
awesome,
you.
Cool.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to really curtail a lot of that, and then sort of maybe tailor it more to the chat and the interacting and stuff. But yeah, I know Matt and I both are gonna have to work on yeah, exactly, and hopefully we'll get a certain bald giant back on the show and everything.
At least come pay us a visit, dude.
I know, seriously. It's like, Vito, what are you doing? He's at home playing bass, he said.
He's working on his tab books.
He's working on his tab books, and he's also been doing some other tab work. He's started getting a lot of work with his tab stuff and everything. He's getting really busy. I mean, which is great for him. And it's actually, and getting busy in ways where it's actually leading to sources of income and all that stuff. So that's great, because that's his dream, is to do that. So, but unfortunately, the side effect of that is that
you don't get time with Vito.
No. Yeah.
He's always got one-liners to make your head boil.
We do have some Vito content coming out soon, though.
You have been working on something.
Yeah,
secret,
there's
haven't
something
you?
that we recorded. It's not that secret because something we recorded a while ago, and again due to testicle difficulties, we weren't able to get it out. But I think I've figured it out, and I've been working on it, and it's about 2/3 of the way done. And my goal, I'm saying this live, my goal is that I want this out by my birthday, which is at the end of this month. That's going to be sort of my birthday present to myself, is that
get it done.
Yeah, get it done, because it's a fun video, and we'll put it out on this. It'll still. What do you guys think of our overlay and stuff like that? Because the other cool thing about this is that when we're doing certain things, we're going to be able to have graphics on the screen as we're doing stuff. Mm-hmm. We're going to be able to tailor it to be specific to topics that we're talking about that week or whatever. I'm super excited about this. I mean, we just made this. This is just sort of the basic bitch, graphic overlay.
It's bothering me. We got a logo on one side and not the other.
I know.
We just kind of threw that in there just to see.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just playing with everything at this point.
This was just sort of testing it out. We're going to make it look way nicer. I've kind of, when we started this, we talked about this before. When we started this podcast almost 4 years ago, Megan was supposed to be the producer.
Yeah, I wasn't even supposed to be on screen.
And we bamboozled her right away into it. But
I don't know why, because I hardly have much to say, and when I do, I trip all over my words. I don't know what's wrong with me. You turn on the camera
But I am going to put this out there, and people say it in the comments or in the live chat, or put it in the comments later. I know that you are a fan favorite. People love having you on the show. So I don't want to hear it, I mean, it'd be nice if you had more to say sometimes. Half the time, I think the problem is people just can't hear you. Because I'm talking like this and everything, and then you're just yeah, I don't know.
I'm a low talker. What do you want from me?
Except when you're pulling shit like that. Christ.
That's why they love me.
You know what? When we need to do when we're doing the 3 person thing, yeah. I think we're putting her over there, and I'm going to be over on this side, and I'm going to put Matt in the middle, or Vito.
I'll hit Matt too. I don't care.
Yeah, I know. We're going to be like bowling pins or pool balls and stuff.
I'll be in the middle so I can get you both.
No.
Or the Three Stooges, where I go bop and he goes over and hits you.
You could be in the middle, so me and him can we get pissed off at you, and we can just
bump me off to the side.
We can crush you. We'll give you the malachi crunch or whatever it was, on Happy Days. We're just going to crush you in the middle. And we're a couple of big boys.
Yeah, I don't want it in the middle.
No, exactly. You don't want that.
But you'll just bump me off the side. I'll take the whole curtain down and everything with me.
Yeah. Oh, God. You would, too.
I would.
You so would end up doing that.
I'll be extra dramatic about it just to make everybody.
Yeah. Anybody talking yet? Nobody chatting?
We got, I don't even know what this is.
Oh, no.
But it's a Sister 19 LOL online.
Okay.
Hi. How you going?
Oh, okay.
It's something foreign, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm sure, who knows? It's a bot or something. That's fine.
It could be.
Howdy, bot.
Howdy, bot. How you doing?
How you doing, bot? But anyway, yeah, so
I'll take a bot.
we've got what are you talking about? But anyway, we're going to be doing it like this, I think, from now on. I mean, obviously, if we do things like, we're still going to hopefully do teasers and things like that, that's going to have to be pre-filmed. There's certain things we're going to do that are going to be pre-filmed, but for the most part, we're going to start doing it this way. And if everybody is generally in agreement that this is okay, that it looks okay, it sounds okay, this is going to cause the channel to finally be able to be more consistent. And consistently productive.
We've been fighting that since the beginning.
Yeah, it's always that.
How do we do this? How do we do this? And
yeah.
COVID happened, and then it's been a nightmare. But
yeah, and
hopefully this is our answer.
And you had 3 hosts that were
an hour apart each
from each of us. Yeah, because you were
like
you're almost an hour away from here, and then here was almost an hour away from Vito's house. So it was just always a problem.
It got rough sometimes.
But that's why now we're at my place. We're doing everything. HQ for GPP HQ is now here in my place, which isn't to say we won't still possibly do stuff over at Vito's house or other places and everything. I know
everything's still set up over there.
Yeah,
too.
Vito, we still want to do gaming. Man, so if you watch this or somebody tells you, Vito, we still want to do some gaming stuff, man. We very much, we got the big TVs over there. Mm-hmm. And now if we have this, like this too.
Oh, yeah. This
and we're
set up just for gaming.
Right,
like
and
this.
we're figuring
awesome.
and we're figuring out the ways we're going to be able to do like overlay and screen kind of stuff. Yeah, we've brought it up before, but really eager to do more of the gaming stuff, the classic gaming. I'm terrible at gaming, so it's like if people are like, "Oh, check out the new PlayStation 5," blah blah blah. It's like no. I'm gonna be playing like
the old stuff. And
NES, NES, and you were watching recently. She was watching our old gaming one just so she could laugh at me all over again.
That often, I was like, I need a good laugh. I'm gonna watch me beat the shit out of Larry and him get mad about it
on Mario Kart specifically. Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It's fucking great. Well, that's why I need to do more gaming, because I need to have you go and try to play some games I'm actually kind of good at, and then watch you fail miserably, and then I can sit there and laugh at you.
That's just rude.
Takes a rude one to know a rude one. But
I need to start working on getting more bloopers done.
Yeah, what'd y'all think of those bloopers? I mean, that was something you threw together
ages ago.
And kind of that was when you were like learning how to, that was sort of how you were teaching yourself how to edit, if I recall. Mm-hmm. So we had that in the vault, so to speak, for a long time, and it's imperfect. I mean, not that it was your fault. It was imperfect because there was audio video issues and stuff. Remember with the
I had a hard time lining it up at times.
Right now, I don't think it would be an issue. We'd get all that stuff figured out. But yeah, exactly. You people get to see all our warts and all growing pains stuff.
There's a lot of good stuff.
There's still a lot, but I think doing it this way is going to fix a lot of that.
Yes.
Now,
I'm hopeful.
I had put in there when I posted this on social media that I was going to do some unboxing. I have so many boxes and everything.
You've been piling up.
Do you want to help me?
You want to do a couple?
Yeah, let's do I've
it.
got a whole bunch over here. I know there's some back here.
Oh my God, you got them everywhere.
You
want to go grab some of those?
Yeah, grab some of those ones over there. I don't know where a knife is. I think it might be up on our little table over there. But yeah, everybody knows. I mean, this isn't a toyetic. I do my show Geeking Poetic on the channel and everything, but everybody knows that that's kind of its own thing, and everybody knows that I'm a big. What are you doing? You're knocking shit over. Oh, you found the knife. Good, thank you. Take the knife away from Megan. That's always a good thing. Whoa! Seriously, you throw it onto the heater. You're not supposed to be throwing them at me. These things are fragile. Fragile. It's French. So we got a couple here. But anyway, I've done like unboxings and stuff in the past. And as you know, other than I did do the Rack Toys and Toy Ventures reveal book unboxing thing a while back. Hi, Brian. And I do have his new book actually upstairs, but I'm going to save that for something I want to do maybe next week. We'll do something special with that.
Okay.
He's got his new knockoff toys book that's very similar to the Rack Toys one, but this is from what I've seen online, this book is a lot of fun. Like just ugly, fucked up knockoff toys from around the world, like things that are unlicensed, you know, like just the cover art of it, you're going to laugh at when you see these funky toys on there. And from what I'm hearing, congrats to Brian and all that, is that I'm hearing this book is doing gangbusters.
Is it good?
He's doing great with it. He's selling out left and right, and I think it's overwhelming in a good way for him. So I'm really eager to. I haven't even opened up the package yet. I like to reveal it. And that's the problem. So I've been buying toys for months. I mean, literally, I have months
boxes over there.
months of toys. You know, most of these boxes just have one little thing in them. You know, it's not like this is. It seems more expensive than it actually is. It's still expensive enough, I guess. But so I keep, every time I get new toys in, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to save this and I'm going to open it up on the show. And then I never do because, as we said earlier, there's been so many setbacks and various things that we haven't been able to do this as much as we want to. So I literally have probably like 20. I probably have 24 boxes. I'm not going to open 24 boxes.
No,
we'll do a few. This is one of the more recent ones. The fun part though about doing this, because it's literally been months. I've probably got boxes going back to at least October. I don't remember what all these things are, especially since a lot of this stuff, especially since a lot of this stuff is stuff that was pre-ordered months ago, months in advance. A lot of these new toys that come out, they'll put out pre-orders. Like, for example, they were coming out with the next set of Mandalorian retro action figures. So they look like the old 1970s, 1980s Star Wars, but they're for the Mandalorian. They put those for sale for pre-order back in September, I think. And I ordered those, and I got the update recently that I can expect shipment by August of 2022. So they're literally taking pre-orders 11 months in advance. So a lot of this stuff I ordered a long time ago, and I don't remember. And I'm not going to cheat and look at the invoice because I want to be as surprised as you folks are. Sorry if it's loud. There's lots and lots of paper. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, I haven't seen. Yeah, I was eager. I want something I ordered a long time ago. For folks that are G.I. Joe fans like me and fans of the G.I. Joe Classified series, which some of you might remember I bitched about the G.I. Joe Classified because I was like, fuck this series. They're too difficult to get a hold of, and they're really, screwy with their distribution. Hasbro has largely, not completely, but largely fixed all that, and it's become a really fun line to collect. And they've had some great reveals. This was one of the ones I was really looking forward to. And it is Snake Eyes. It's a deluxe Snake Eyes, man. And he comes with his
wolf?
Yeah, it comes with his wolf Timber. Yeah, Timber Wolf.
Timber.
And look at this great set, man. If you can see that. Yeah, I think you can see
Artwork
that.
on the back is really cool.
I'm telling you, I just love these figures. I'm gonna do a toyetic video in the near future where I'm gonna talk about probably pick like my top 5 favorite current toy lines that I'm collecting. So it wouldn't count, like old stuff that you can't get anymore, like Fisher-Price Adventure People or something, like, that's an all-time favorite, but they don't make them anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna do a show where I talk about what my top 5 favorites are and explain why they're favorites. But right now I can tell you, look at how great this set is. And yeah, she was talking about the artwork on the back. There you go. Look at that. I mean, man, I just love these G.I. Joes, and there's a whole bunch of new ones that are supposed to be shipping any day now, actually.
Any day now.
Any day now. Getting a little Ronnie Millsap on us. So that's cool, man. Yeah, I'm really happy, really excited about this figure. This is really cool. I got this from Entertainment Earth. If anybody is interested, I'm not sure if they're still in stock. I'm pretty sure if they're not in stock right now, it's probably just on like a back order kind of thing. They should have more, and I don't remember exactly how much this was. It's a deluxe figure, so it's probably in the $30 range. You know, because they're normally like around $20 for the regular ones, if I recall. You should remember. You just got me some for Christmas. Yeah, you got me a couple of them. So
you should show off your Christmas haul.
I will do that. Yeah, next time for sure. And I'll probably show off that stuff when I do
the
top 5 because or maybe I'll even do that, like what my top 5 favorite toy lines of 2021 were. You know. Just make it specific to 2021, because I already know what there's been some, unfortunately for my wallet, there's been some great toy lines out lately. This one I have no idea what this is. Oh, cool! I actually kind of forgot about this one. So this came from Hasbro Pulse, if I recall. Yes, this was a Hasbro Pulse item. I think I might have even talked about this on the show before. You know, when it comes to the Star Wars Black Series figures, they've been, for a few years now, the thing has been, originally Black Series figures always came out in the boxes, window boxes, similar to the G.I. Joe and all that. But then they started doing this like anniversary thing where it was like, you know, the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back and the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm starting. And so they've been doing these anniversary versions of them where they're putting them on vintage style oversized cards. I've featured those a lot on Geeking Poetic because, you know, I've been very excited about the carded Black Series figures. But what was interesting about this was, and just to make me feel old, now the Star Wars Power of the Force figures that came out in 1995, when they relaunched Star Wars stuff back in the 90s, now those figures are technically, to a lot of people, that's considered vintage. I mean, for a lot of you, I'm sure, you know, you're like, oh yeah, I bought those figures when I was a kid, you know? It's like, so to a lot of people, that is their Star Wars figures they grew up with. I owned a comic book store back in the 90s, the last half of the 90s. I owned a store, and those were the figures I sold. And I sold tons of those Star Wars figures, and a lot of the people that were buying them were young kids. So now they're nostalgic for it. So now they've started doing retro-style Black Series cards for those figures, and we've got, if you can see up there in the corner, it says 50th Lucasfilm. So this is supposed to be part of the whole commemorating the 50 years of the company being in existence. And they put out 3 figures like this so far that I know of on this style of card back based on the 90s cards. They did, I want to say it was Han, Luke, and Greedo.
It's not on the back like it usually is.
Yeah.
The people. But they got the card like they had the Star Trek figures. They had the little
info
card.
That's how these were back in the 90s. Yeah. That's how the.
I was like cutting those out and keeping them.
Yeah. Well, we're still like way overdue to do Star Trek figures and stuff, because this one, if people are like, oh, poor Megan has to endure all these toy nerd bullshit, she was a toy nerd too, especially when it came to Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loved the next gen figures and stuff and collected them, the ones that came out from Playmates back in the 90s. So, and you have a bunch of them.
Yeah, I've started collecting them again, and my brother has all our originals.
Still has your originals, yeah.
Kids.
He has the original ones too, so you do still have your childhood ones. I have a ton of them.
You have a ton of them.
I have a ton. You think I have a ton of them? Luke upstairs has almost all of them. I think he's only missing a very, very small handful of the extremely rare stuff, but... anyway, getting back to this figure. Yeah, so this was just kind of cool. I love Greedo. I did not...
Greedo?
Yeah, and Greedo and Greedon't. But I did not order the Han and Luke. I kind of wanted to get this one first and see what I thought of it, because I have so many of the original Power of the Force 95 figures, like too many of them, because you helped me pack them all up. So I was like, I'm not exactly nostalgic for these things and stuff, but maybe maybe I'll try one.
Pretty cool.
This is really cool. I like it definitely better like this than even the 95 ones. Well, it helps that the figure looks better, because some of those 95 ones look really wonky. Let's do a couple more.
Want to do more?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a couple of.
Go find more.
Yeah, I'll try to keep it brief, and then once I'm done with that, we'll probably we'll cut this off and everything. So it's just kind of fun, finally getting this. Yeah, toss it. Oh, and you seriously really did, and you hit the computer, which is not a good thing. Are we still on? Yeah. Okay. Good. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. No more throwing.
But I'm gonna fall trying to get back over here.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go get things from now on, because you are just determined.
I haven't knocked any lights over. I don't know what you want from me right now.
So this is from Target, as you can see by the box, and I think I remember what one this is. I think this is a somewhat more recent one, and perfect segue, because this kind of works along the same lines as the last one. So keeping in with the whole 50th Lucasfilm retro thing that they're doing, something that was really cool that I was not expecting them to do was they made a Target exclusive for a few figures based on the Droids cartoon from the mid-'80s. Do you remember that cartoon at all?
No.
Do you remember the Ewoks cartoon?
No.
You didn't watch those? I think they were on ABC, and they would have aired around 84, 85, 86. You were probably a little too young
to remember it.
Your brother, maybe. He might
He was
remember
younger
it.
than I was.
Yeah, but he has
only 3.
Yeah, but your brother, Jason, let's just put it on the line right now.
Don't say it.
He has a better memory than you.
I knew you were gonna say
When it's
it.
fucking true.
You don't know that. You never met him.
And see, Jason, she's abusive to me too. Boy, oh boy. Anyway, so they came out with a Droids cartoon and an Ewoks cartoon, and they had a very, very limited set of action figures that came out around that time, around 1985. And they're popular now with collectors and stuff, because they're kind of hard to get, and there are some people that remember it and everything, but they've never really indicated that they ever planned on doing anything with that. But now, with a lot of those cartoons being more readily available again due to Disney and all that kind of stuff, there's been a little bit of a resurgence and interest in it, and they came out with excuse me, my throat's all scratchy. They came out with retro 50th anniversary versions of the Droids figures. And what's really cool about these figures, much like how the ones were done back in the 80s, they look really goofy. Like they look
kind of goofy.
well, it's based on the animation, because the animation was kind of goofy. I mean, look at this. Oh, turn it that way. That's a funky looking 3PO. So I was like, oh man, that's so cool. And it coming with the coin, because that's how they came. Was with the collector coin thing. I had to get my hands on this. Now, again, there's 3 of these. There's 3PO, there's R2, and there's Boba Fett.
Oh.
Boba Fett and R2, as far as I know, are not out yet. I think people are still waiting on those to ship. And yeah, if you look at the back of the card, you could kind of see them there. Sorry if it's a little blurry. The pictures are kind of small. But yeah, there's only 3 figures in this line so far. I doubt they're going to... All the other characters that were in the line were like weird new characters they had created for the show.
Okay.
I'd be really surprised if they actually end up reproducing those. But I know a lot of people will be excited if they did. What do we got here? Oh, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is from Big Bad Toy Store. So we're covering all the ground here.
Got a nice mixture.
Yeah, big
I know
bed.
how to choose them.
You literally just grabbed them from the top of the stack over there. Don't pinch me again. I have a knife. I'm not going to do anything with it, but still worth threatening you to, so protect myself. Anyway, and this will probably be the last one we'll open for today. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I've so been looking forward to seeing this. So another thing is that I am a big fan. I've talked about it on the show before. I'm a big fan of Universal Monsters. I'm not a big horror guy. Everybody wants to talk to me about horror, and I'm like, man, especially like modern horror from like, say, 90s to now, and a lot of like the super gruesome slasher movies and hyper ultra violent fucked up kind of stuff. It's never been my thing, but when it comes to classic Universal Monsters, Hammer horror from England, all that stuff, when it deals with stuff like Frankenstein, Dracula, the Mummy, Wolfman, etc., all those kind of things, love it. I absolutely love it. And what's been great is companies like Mego have been really bringing that back, because Mego's target audience is my age group, and a lot of us, that's the horror we grew up with. So they've been knocking it out of the park with their 8-inch figures they've been coming out with. I got some of those recently too that I'll have to show you. But one thing that they started coming out with, it kind of surprised me, I didn't think they were going to do, is they started coming out with really big 14-inch, I think these are, big versions of the figures. And this is the first one I've ever gotten from that line. And
oh, wow. Is he big?
Yeah, he's so big. And he is awesome because he's one of my favorite characters. And yes, it is Creature from the Black Lagoon. Look at this guy.
It's almost as big as the other one we got.
Which one? Oh, that one he's back there, my old one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got that creature. Some people have seen it. Well, you've seen it in our intro, and you've seen it in the background on some of our videos. That's a creature that I got back in the early 90s, man. I bought that at Ford City Mall back in like 1991 or something like that. But this is more like just like an oversized version of an 8-inch Mego doll, except he's 14 inches, not 14 years old. He's 14. He's a real pill to deal with, going through puberty, all that stuff. He's a little green behind the gills there. But no, these figures, oh, look at this killer artwork on the back. That's so 70s, that's what I love about it. I love that it's a 70s aesthetic, but it's modern too.
Yeah, I'm glad they fixed the boxes and the necks.
Oh yeah, you remember back in the very first episodes we did of Geeking. I
think you got like a couple of them back here where they're you can even see the top of their head.
Yeah, when I did the reviews back in 2019, I guess it was, on Geeking Poetic, of the new Mego figures when they were coming out with the big ones like this. They did Batman and Superman and stuff like that. They were cool, but there was some definite design flaws and stuff, and they were getting a lot of hate. Some of it was not fair.
A lot of flack.
A lot of flack for it and everything. They have really, really come a long way just in the last 2 years. Like I said, I absolutely adore the 8-inch Megos they've been coming out with. You even got into some of those because you bought some of them because they've been coming out with Trek.
Next gen.
Yeah, they've been coming out with next gen Trek, and it's classic. You like the classic ones too. Mm-hmm. So you've even been getting into some of those Megos. But for me, I like those as well. But for me, the classic horror Megos are where it's at. And so I had to get this because I'm a Creature from Black Lagoon collector. I'm not as hardcore as some people out there. Brent from Mastodon still has a much, much better collection of Creature stuff than I do. But he can afford it a little more than me. I haven't had that hit record just yet, But anyway, this figure looks great. I've seen this featured on other Ray Castile on his Basement of Horror talked about these. That was actually what really made me go, okay, I got to hurry up and go order this, because I wasn't going to jump on these at first. But then when I saw how great this looks, I knew I had to get it. And he is awesome. very happy with that. I've been waiting for that for a while. So, all right, I guess that's enough. I still have 20 other boxes to open.
We ran everybody off. We got nobody.
That's okay. Yeah, they're like, oh,
They'll
it's
catch us on the replay.
yeah, they're like toys. Not interested now. I get it. It's a specific. In the future, I'll do Geeking Poetic streams. So if you're not into the toy thing, you're not going to bother logging into it and stuff. So
still pop in and say hi though.
But yeah, I appreciate
pop out.
popping in and say hi. And anyway, so yeah, we've been going for a little while now. I think. So we're going to get out of here, but I just wanted to try this and see how it goes. It seems like it's going well.
Seems like it.
And we're going to keep learning this OBS software and everything. We're going to keep trying to troubleshoot any issues we have with it. And if any of you want to see or hear us talk about anything specifically on one of these live streams, oh, excuse me, burping. It's live.
Nothing you can do about it. Staying in.
No, just that burp is caught for posterity for all time. Let us know. Let us know what you want to see and hear us talk about, and we'll do it. We've already got a lot of stuff. We're always going back and forth on. We've got some things planned, I think, for what the next discussions are going to be. Mm-hmm. And we'll be back much sooner than, knock on wood. I don't want to jinx
we say
us.
that and then something happens.
Right, but we're going to be back hopefully much sooner than we have in the
Try to make
past.
this more consistent.
Yeah, not making it 6 weeks in between videos and all that. That's ridiculous.
I'm over it.
Yeah. We would love if we could just do stuff, have new stuff up at least every other week, if not weekly.
Every week,
Yeah, we're working on it. So, anyway. Thanks, everybody, for those that did pop in and join us. Thank you. For anybody that goes and watches this.
Just on the replay, leave us a comment so we know you came by.
Yes, absolutely. Please
what you think of the new setup we got going on.
Leave a comment and, let us know. So,
like, subscribe, all that jazz.
All that kind of stuff. So we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.